welcome to episode 7 of the Siddersknits podcast. I'm Sydney.
And I'm Arlene.
And we are, what is today? September 22nd. So we are podcasting and I'm going to try to get it up tomorrow. And we're in my new house. Yay. So this is in our office. This is like the kid toy thing, but I cleared toys off and put a little fall decor up there. Some yarn. So, anything exciting to start out with? I don't think so. But I was like, we could just go right into mission accomplished.
We can. I think this is
sure
really cute.
Yeah.
So, I like it.
It's
ready for
like
fall.
Yeah, decorations from my living room that I just brought in here to
make
it look a little cute.
Festive fall.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Yeah, because that's what I thought. I was like, I could do different stuff for different holidays. Like, do this, and then as it gets closer to Christmas, do like a little tree
holiday
or something. Okay, well then, mission accomplished. Do you want to start, and then we can go back and forth because we both have stuff.
Yeah, I have a couple of things. It's like, so I've been showing these socks, I think, with the yarn, but they're completely finished with the Afterthought heel put on there. So I love the colors of these. This was that archaic, right? Yarn, which I've showed already, but they're finished. So for proof, I'm showing two. I actually have a pair.
I still think they just look like little watermelons. Mm-hmm. That's what like
watermelon.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's finished, which lots of times I don't finish that second sock. I remember it takes me a long time, so this was really good.
Yeah, because you had I think just started those last time, which I think it's been 3 weeks, but that's really good.
Yeah, good. Yay. And then this is I made it actually, I think, for Christmas. So maybe I'm getting a head start on Christmas. And it's called what did we say? It was Newborn Baby Blanket.
Is it meant to be a baby blanket or a doll blanket?
You know what, I looked in some of the reviews and it's just small. Yeah. So some people didn't say anything, other people. Yeah, let me take a look and see exactly. It's called Newborn Baby Blanket. It's on Ravelry.
Yeah, because
it's a free pattern.
It wouldn't really work for like a baby.
No,
it's definitely more like a doll blanket.
Yeah,
you could just make it bigger, but
I haven't blocked it yet. Yeah. So, but it's by Altadena Green, and we'll have that in the show notes too down below. But it was really easy. So it's just the pattern.
Was it a free pattern? I think you already mentioned that. Okay.
But see, the pattern, I think it gives it enough of a pattern where I like it.
Is that right? Like this little kind of a ridgy thing right there?
But then, like you knit on the edges. Yeah. But then this is nice, really quick knit. And you can memorize the pattern, so.
Yeah.
It's like a pearl. There's a
That's
pearl
what I was thinking. It almost looked like it was How fun.
Yeah.
Because that was going to be for Belle, right? For Christmas?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. But what happened was that's a stash. My yarn that I found out in the garage. We've talked about that before. All the yarn we have in our garage. So that was just I think it's Vanna's Choice.
I was just thinking that too. I was like, wasn't it Vanna's Choice? I thought I saw
that's a worsted weight, and I just use that. You could use like sport weight too, just to make it like more delicate, but it would be small. You would have to, but you could just keep going on and make it longer.
Yeah, because I'm sure you could easily just increase the dimensions.
Right.
I think it's perfect size for a doll blanket.
I do too. Yeah. So,
but it would be too small unless you were just using it to set the baby on, or like maybe even in a car seat, like a little blanket or something.
Yeah. But and that is nice too. Sometimes you don't want that bulk with a big blanket. So yes, that's my mission accomplished.
So fun. I love those socks. I think those turn out really pretty.
And they feel good too. I really like that yarn. I know I've said it more than once, but even once the sock is done and then you put it on, I like the way it feels. And it's almost like it's a little heavier.
So pretty.
Even though it's sock weight. It just knit up so nicely.
Yeah.
You hate to use them, don't you? And I'm not giving them away. Those are mine.
Yeah, they're so pretty. I like it. They just remind me of like summer and watermelons.
It'll be fun.
Okay, well, I'll show my first finished object. So this one, I actually did it last night, and then I just bound off this morning.
Did you start it last night?
Yeah, because it only takes a couple hours. So it's a bun hat. So that's why I did my hair like this today.
I love it.
So see, you just put it on, and it goes around your bun.
And you don't have to mess up your hair.
So this was actually, This yarn is Knit Picks Big O, I think is what it's called. I think it's a wool. I'm pretty sure it's just a wool. I don't know if it's a wool blend or not, but this pattern was just a free pattern. Like I searched on Ravelry bun hat and then like did knitting and I think clicked on free, and this is like one of the first ones that pops up, and so that was the yarn I recommended, and I thought, okay, well, Knit Picks order sounds good. So so I made it out of that, and I mean, you use big needles, and you can see it's, you know, like you got the ribbing, and then you have knits, or purls, knit, purl, and it tells you to kind of just go to, like, I can't remember, whatever inches it is, and then, like, stop there. So I followed the pattern, but, like, it had said to do another full, like, repeat of the knit section and purl section, but I just did, like, another knit and purl. I think it said to do it twice. I don't know. I just got to the length that it said, and then I got done. So
did you decrease up here?
Yeah, so what you do, there's like one row of just knit two together before you bind off, and then you bind off. I almost kind of think I could have almost done it twice, because then it would have just brought it in even a little bit more on that, up on top, because I'm going to be making, so this is for my coworker's birthday. That is in, I think, the 29th of this month, so that's very exciting, because I do need to block it, so I'll just block it and then dry it, and it's done. So it's done before her birthday.
Isn't that nice?
But then I have another coworker that actually requested one for Christmas, and so she's like, if it's not too much, I'd love to have like a bun hat that summer.
Oh, nice,
and so I am gonna make her one for Christmas too. So this one's purple. I have black for the other one, because that was the same thing. I said, what color do you want? She said, hold me black. So I said, okay. So yeah, I like it. I think it's cute. Like, it's pretty cozy too. Like the fit of it. I like the fit.
And the yarn is
it's pretty nice.
It is soft.
I think it'll be a good.
And you ever get, sometimes you get those hats that are just scratchy and
and I think this will be good. So what it was is last night I was like, okay, well, I should just get that hat done, because I know it'll be quick, because it's big yarn, big needles. So I watched a movie, and so while I was watching the movie, I knit the hat, and I got almost done by the time the movie was over, and I was so tired. It was pretty late. I was like, oh, I'm so tired. So I got to the point of just, all I had left was binding off, and I just left it and finished it this morning. So that's all I had left, but I was like, I just can't quite do it. Even though it was like not even 5 more minutes. I was like, I can't. I need to just go to sleep. So I think I finished the movie, and then I started a show, and I got like 20 minutes into the show. I was like, I gotta stop.
Do you have, like, what do you like to watch when you're, like, watch TV? Is that what you like to do? Or sometimes people listen to podcasts. Or
like I watch
music.
Sometimes I watch podcasts on YouTube, but I just go in phases. I didn't really feel like doing that, and then I watched a movie. It was one of my favorite. It's called Leap Year. I've watched it a lot, so I wasn't like super paying attention, because I've seen it so many times. It just, like, I was like, oh, I just want to watch something. I don't have a show that I really wanted to watch, so it's just like I have a couple shows that I'm kind of into, but none that, like, I'm way into and want to watch. So that's what I did. It was fun.
I find sometimes if I have like a pattern, that's why those socks, like the vanilla socks, are easy, because they're just knit, and so you can watch.
And that's, I mean, that was super easy too, where I could just kind of keep doing it and just keep going. Yeah, I like watching stuff. That's kind of how I do it.
Yeah, me too.
So I've seen people read. I can't figure that out. Like, they put like a book on their lap, or even like on like a Kindle or something, and they like read.
Yeah. I'm not that talented.
I tried actually with a book. Didn't work.
I wouldn't.
I think I might be able to on a Kindle, like not my phone, because it's too small. You'd have to like swipe all the time to the next page. But if it was bigger, I might be able to. But I'm not.
Yeah, I've seen people that can knit without looking, and I'm not one of them. I
kind of can, but not like consistently. Okay. So here's my other finished object, which is very exciting, because now I have, these are done. So these have not been blocked yet. I just stuck them on the sock blockers. Yeah. So this yarn is familiar, because my mom made a pair of socks out of the same stuff. So what I did is, I mean, it's kind of a short cuff, or short leg. It's just a couple inches. And then I did a fish lips kiss heel. And then, so the pattern that this is, it's called Pebble. by, it's the Knitting Expat. I want to say her name is Mina. And so it's just a really simple, it's like a collection that was something like Beyond Vanilla or something, but where they're just basically really simple patterns. So it was a super simple pattern. You can kind of, I know it's kind of hard to tell just
I
with
really
all
like
the,
that because it's simple
Yeah,
enough that
it's
it
very-
doesn't take away from the yarn. Or
Yeah,
the
and
yarn
it's-
doesn't take away from the
but
pattern.
it just kind of gave it a little something to do. So these I had started them 2 at a time. So I started 2 at a time. I got to probably about like here, a little bit past the heel, when I was like, okay, these gotta come apart. And then I just finished them on my 9-inch circular needles, and I blew through them because it's hard. I like I like the idea of 2 at a time because you get them done at the same time. But in reality, it just, my yarn gets tangled. You have to pull the cable through. It ends up being like just a bigger pain in the butt than it seems like it should. So I switched them to 9-inch circular and like finished them in 2 days after that. Like it just, I mean, yeah, all I had was a foot, but it's a bigger foot. My coworker that these are for, she wears a size 11. So it was, a longer foot. So like I needed to get them done. So I did. Got them done. They're done. They're going to get washed today. And I'm going to bring them to work Monday. But, had to show them on the podcast.
Yes,
but I finished them like Thursday or Friday. So I think Thursday because I don't go into work Friday. So I haven't been to work anyway. So it's okay. But I was like, I have to get them done by the podcast. And I had to get them done because I wanted to start something else that you will see next.
Do you want to
go first or me?
So we're talking about projects that we've started.
So Stitches started.
And I'm laughing because I started this probably like 9 years ago, I think. I mean, it's been forever.
A long time.
So we've been talking about having yarn in our garage or in our stash, like a lot of it, I started going through and like, I have to go through my yarn and I have so many unfinished projects, I think, in there, especially when I start looking at Ravelry going, I don't even know where that is. Because there's a really pretty scarf that I have a picture of that I started, and it has beads in it. It's gorgeous.
Oh, I think
And
I vaguely remember that.
I remember working on it when we went up to Oregon for a trip. So anyway, this is another one of those things. It was for my my younger daughter, and it was supposed to be probably Christmas. Yeah. Because in Ravelry, this is titled Erin's Christmas Scarf.
You'll have to see. Does it show what year it was?
I'll have to look. Yeah, and I want to say it was maybe 2010, like 8 years ago. That's terrible.
I could see it because that's back when we were. I mean, probably
we were
around
having that
2009, 2010.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's about when we were really into it, where we
Yeah.
were knitting a lot and we had our podcast. And
Yeah.
I know sometimes it's like one of those that like kick us in the butt for not just like continuing
Keeping
on.
up.
But
with
I
it.
mean that's life. But
Yeah.
it's like, oh man, we quit, and it would be so cool because we could have. But well.
Oh well,
Not
here
a
we
big
are.
deal.
Yeah.
We
Okay,
came
so this
back
is
eventually.
this is an illusion scarf. So I don't know how well it'll show up on camera, but this actually it's a Hello Kitty scarf, an illusion, and I got it from. She's on Ravelry, but then I think she had the pattern, and then because it's Hello Kitty, she had to take it down because it's like copyrighted or whatever, trademark. But so I don't know how I got it. I mean, I asked her about it. I emailed her, and she actually sent it to me. She emailed it to me free of
Like
charge.
recently?
This was years ago,
Okay.
but I didn't pay for it. So like it's because even though it's trademarked, she's not earning money on it. Yeah, she was. Yeah. So it's got Hello Kitty, and then it has flowers, and I think you can really see the.
I can like hold one of those heads too.
Oh
So
yeah,
this
look,
is
you
the flower.
Oh, you really can.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you look at it like this, there it is.
So just
And
stripes.
but then if you look at it, yeah, like we just did, look at that. Shows it better on camera. Let's try the kitty one
Yeah, let's
because
see.
I really want to see how that looks.
Where is it at?
It's down here somewhere, so look it up. It's harder for me to see, but I switched. See how the pink shows up? And you can kind of see, I think it's upside down.
Is it?
Yeah, looks like that.
Oh,
see?
look at that.
So again, you can't see it, and then you can. And I think there's two of them.
Really good.
I know.
Wow,
It almost makes you want to keep it up. But I'm not.
Yeah.
I got so far, and then let me show you this. And I found this, and this is because I've let it sit out just in the garage. So I'm gonna have to mend that. I figured I'll do that at the very end. So,
that is so cool.
Yeah.
That turned out really cool.
So I was thinking maybe it was the yarn that was a little too soft. It wasn't showing up as well as other illusion scarves that I've done. But I love that.
Yeah, that's really cool. Wow.
So that is my work in progress. So I know I'm over halfway.
And it's like, it's blue sky alpaca, but I wonder what, like, if it's a blend or,
I don't know. And
like
I have
it's really soft.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it has, I think it's called the halo, where like, you know, it's that kind of like fuzzies, but it's really soft.
Yeah.
It's a really soft yarn.
So I think, I don't know. I don't even know if she's into Hello Kitty anymore, but she loves cats still, so she'll like this.
Yeah,
They will go with, So.
Erin's gonna get a bunch of knit stuff. You know what? I actually, so she came over to do laundry at my house last week. See, I'm trying to like block the switch in my head. So she came over to do laundry last week, and she was telling me that she's into embroidery now.
Like the old, I don't want to say old, but like 80s or that kind of stuff.
Is
like,
it?
Yeah, like, well, probably not. Probably older,
But yeah, she was telling me about embroidery. I said, oh, we'll have to have you on the podcast sometime, and she was not into that idea. But I was like, yeah, because you're for embroidery, and she was just like, no. Well, she didn't specifically say no, but she basically said no without actually saying no.
She's being nice, declining politely, politely declining.
Yeah. So we'll see. Yeah. So that's so exciting.
Yeah.
I just have one. Do you have anything else? No, that's.
I think that's all on my needles now. Yeah, because I finished that.
Someone's coming in. Okay, we're back. So I have one item and Stitches started. I probably should have grabbed it before I started it up again. Oh well. So this sock I have been wanting to start since I saw it first. So this sock, I had applied for the test knitting, but I did not get it, which is fine. And I was gonna do socks for my coworker, for her, the ones I just finished. I showed that were the blue ones. So I was gonna do those, but then I was gonna give them away, and I really want these socks, so it worked out fine. So they're the slack tied socks. You can see what's by Lindsay Fowler. So I mean, the pattern is super cute too, and you can see it's just as simple. It's kind of like these lines on it, and it's kind of hard to see. I know I'm in just the shadows on here, but it just kind of has these like little ridges, little lines on there, and the kind of the inspiration behind it, which she was actually, I think, on the Oregon coast.
Oh, okay.
And she was talking about how she heard slack tide, which we do go crabbing. So I was like, I know we've heard that, but like when, or kind of she mentioned that, in reference to crabbing, where it's like in between high and low tide, just kind of, it's a slack tide. And so that was like the inspiration for this pattern. It's like, oh man, I have to knit that because we're going to Oregon in a couple weeks.
Right.
You know, grown up going crabbing in Oregon, you know, these different things. So I was super, super excited about this pattern to come out. So that was why I powered through those last socks, because I had to get those done. It's our birthday present. Like, they needed to get done off the needles before I could start other socks. So this is this is it so far. I know it's kind of hard to tell. It's like it's the ribbing. I haven't even finished the ribbing, and it's a navy blue color. And so this yarn is from Knit Picks, and I got it because this collection of, I'm not even totally sure what it is, but okay, so it's their Hawthorne fingering, but they have like a little collection of like Oregon named yarns.
Why didn't I not see that?
This one is this one is just gonna be contrast, is Newport, which we go to Newport
all the time.
Yeah, that's like where we go shopping, and we go crabbing on the boat from there, and so I got that one, and then this one is called Klamath Falls, which I got this mostly because of the color. I wanted that dark blue, but that's another area we've stayed there. When I was a kid, we'd like camp there before, because it's kind of in the middle of Reno and where we'd go. So I think those are gonna look pretty together. Again, this is hard because it's kind of showing up almost black, but it's definitely more of a blue, like a navy blue. And then this, so I'm super, super excited. I want to get these done before we go, but I don't know if I will. But I think that'd be really cool. And these are going to be for my husband.
Okay, I was just going to ask.
Yeah,
Who are
so
they
these are for Alex. Okay. I was going to start some for myself, which I shared a picture of the colors on Instagram. That it's another dark blue and then like a white for the contrast. And I was going to start those first, but my husband is in Hawaii for work. He gets home tomorrow, but it's been 2 weeks. And I haven't been super happy about it. It's actually been fine. It's just when I tell him about it, like I get frustrated that he's not here to help me and stuff. And so I thought, hey, that'd be nice if I started him some socks that he could have, because he wears them. He does wear them to work and stuff. But he was funny. I said, yeah, so I'll start you some socks. I feel kind of bad for getting mad at you. He's like, how about you don't make me socks and just don't get mad at me? But things are fine. I haven't been.
You're like, but I like to knit.
Yeah, I'd rather knit and just be mad at you. No, we get along great. It's just, it's it's hard to just juggle everything. I had a kid thrown up, and work has been crazy because we had a ton of people gone at work. All that stuff mixed together, and then he's not here because it was like just thrown up on a day he's normally home and takes care of our son. So it's fine, not a big deal.
Just a little bit more stress.
Yeah,
he'll come back.
Yeah, and he'll be back tomorrow. So I'm very excited. I might just peace out for a while. No, I won't, because he has to work the next day too, and so do I. So that's not happening. But anyway, and then also it's my cute little bag that my mom got me, my little TARDIS bag, or TARDIS Dalek bag. Yeah. And it's like it's small, so you can tell like the skein of, well, you can't really tell, but the skein of yarn, like I kind of had to like shove it in there. Now I think I have like a really cheap ball winder and umbrella Swift thing, and so it makes kind of like bigger yarn balls, like they just seem extra big. I don't know, maybe not.
I mean, is it like just loose?
It kind of seems like it.
Well, See,
they just feel a little looser and stuff. So that could be part of it too. But still, it's like a cozy. So, and then there's like 2 little pockets on the side. So I was like, one pocket. So I was like, maybe that's kind of where you'd like put your knee. I don't know. But it's still cute.
I was thinking like little scissors or something.
Yeah, I don't know. And then you could like snap the top. I don't know. Huh. But I thought perfect because it's, I'm just doing a sock and it's little and little ball of yarn. Fun. And little Daleks on there.
Well, I got a knit picks order too because we went in together. In fact, so projects in the queue. So I got knit picks too. We went together. We just ordered together.
Yeah, we did one order.
So I have actually I have a few different kinds of yarn, but the yarn I got, the pattern that I'm going to be making is called Bloom, and it's just like a little knit. Is it like a jumper or just a sleeveless dress type of thing?
Is it a dress or is it more like a tunic? It's a dress.
It is a dress. Okay. Yeah, it's a dress, and it's going to be for her daughter. So she's little, so I figured a littler knit, so it would take me less time. So I got Swish. It's worsted, and it's called Rainforest Heather. And I don't know again if you can see that too well, but it's like a teal, a darker teal. Really I thought that'll be really pretty. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I got that, and that's going to be actually next. Okay.
Here's someone talking.
And then I also got this, and I think I must just have got it to make a dishcloth. It's called Dishy. Let's see it is called, I don't know, Kanai maybe is the color of it. So again, it's a teal color. My 10-year-old son actually said he wanted to learn how to knit. So I think he's talking about crochet, but I said, well, I'll teach you. You can make a dishcloth. So this is what, I think this is what I got this one for. And then I got some other yarn. So I'm excited about that. And they were having a sale, so I got some circular needles. Yeah, I think for the Bloom dress, the little dress, this calls for, I think, several different sizes of needles actually. So
yeah, a lot of times there will be like one for the ribbing and then one for the body, and
and then this is a color that was from Arkansas Yarn Company, and it's called Wicked Awesome. I think I will double check. Yeah, Wicked Awesome. But this is gorgeous yarn. I cannot wait. I'm going to make socks with this. So I'm going to, instead of just a plain vanilla sock, I'm going to have just a little pattern like yours that you showed. That one.
Because you were kind of thinking the Hermione's Everyday Socks, right? Okay.
Yeah, so I think that's the one I had picked out, was that Hermione's Everyday Socks. But it's so pretty, and it's got, I mean, of course it reminds me of Halloween. I love the colors. These colors I absolutely love together. So I'm really excited about that. I think I'm going to take this one with me to Oregon.
Yeah.
So we have a big
That'll be
road
fun.
trip, and we're going to go up to the redwoods, and so I'm just going to knit.
I know. I think I have to drive up because we're leaving different days, but
Yeah.
my husband works graveyard and he gets off Tuesday morning, and we're leaving Tuesday morning. So I'm going to be driving up there, and he'll probably be sleeping. Or if he's not asleep, he's going to be,
Tired.
Yeah, like
You don't want him
He shouldn't be
driving.
driving.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm kind of bummed. I think the way home he'll drive, hopefully the whole way, but I'm kind of bummed that the way up I won't get to knit.
Yeah.
Which is okay.
And I'll
It'll
have
be
to
fine.
drive too sometimes, but
Yeah. It's fine, but I'm still just like, that's hours and hours of knitting time I'm
I
not
know,
getting.
Isn't that funny? It's like
Yeah, 'cause
we're
it's
taking a
drive.
little different route on the way up, and I'm like, okay, it's adding like probably
Is it 3 hours?
four,
Okay.
and like it's like an additional 4 hours. And at first I thought, oh, I just want to get up to the coast, and then I thought, yeah, that's more knit time for me.
Yeah.
So it's okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So it'll be fun.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
we're
So
excited.
looking forward to this.
Mhm.
There is a place last year we went, and the lady sells roving. So I
Oh,
thought we could
yeah.
kind of check it out again.
Yeah,
It was
I know.
kinda
I can't
fun.
buy anymore because I haven't even used.
Oh, yeah.
I
And I
know.
used mine up.
You have. Okay.
Yeah, I haven't made anything with
Yeah.
it, but
Yeah.
because think I need to learn how to twist the yarn.
Oh yeah.
I don't
apply
think
together.
with this, you don't ply it, you just use
Yeah.
it. But I'd really like to learn how to do that. But I think you have
Yeah.
to make it really fine.
And then
Yeah,
twist
I just
yeah.
don't know. So I'd like to learn, but
Yeah. Yeah, I
I'll
just
check it out.
one of those. Like it's kind of fun, but I need to do it more, and then I just don't because I'm like, oh, I have other projects. So
yeah, I know. Okay, more.
yeah.
And I have plenty in my garage.
So I'm trying. Okay, so now me projects in the queue. I just want to make more socks. So I mean, and I have all those projects I've started. So like I have that sweater I started for my son that I haven't touched in like a month. I have, a couple odds and ends. I even have like my sister's shawl that I'd like to get done by Christmas.
yeah,
So
that's
that's like just things that I'll need to be pulling out. But right now I think just socks. And I actually just forgot I need to make some baby socks for one of our family friends. Her son is having a baby that's due in November. So in October, I wanted to mail some baby socks, which will be super fast to make. And I'll just use some, leftover odds and ends that I have. But that's something I need to do just because I'm like, oh, I don't want to like forget and then go, and I want to do it before the baby's born because, things get crazy after a baby's born. I'll be like, hey, what's your address? And, like just get it done before
Yeah,
the baby's
before.
born. Yeah. So just socks. Like I want to make those sock-tied socks for me. And then I want to make some socks for my kids and just work on everything that I've already started and get stuff done. Which I'm pretty good at finishing stuff now. It's like I'll start 2 things and I finish one and put one away.
Well, and I
instead of
think the more
finishing
you
the
start
2.
looking, like I
Yeah.
get onto like, Instagram. You start okay. So I started like the Arkansas yarn company. I love that yarn, so I bought
Yeah.
some yarn.
Yeah.
But you had given that was from the other yarn that we got.
Which or what?
You had gotten some yarn. It was one of the skeins that we made socks, wasn't it? From the Arkansas Yarn Company.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. I have. Well, I started those ones with the
The
beads on them.
pink.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Again, another project I haven't
And
finished.
I fell in love with it, so I started
Yeah.
watching or following her.
Yeah.
And then before you know it, you're loving this pattern, you're loving that pattern. So you want to
to make everything,
yeah,
but you
yeah.
just can't. But it's hard to because it's like, oh, if I start it, then I can finish it. But
yeah.
if you
So
don't,
when part
yeah.
of the fun is buying it, I think.
Mhm.
So that we I thought fiber share because we joined, both of us joined.
And I think you know what? I think my package is like done. I might get a couple
Is it?
treats. Like
I need to.
I should have gone today to World Market. That would have been somewhere fun to get some treats. But yeah, I think I have everything done. Just maybe a couple little like.
And my partner,
treats to put in
she
there.
said that she's getting ready to mail mine out,
Yeah.
and I thought I have to go get something, but I keep looking and I keep
Yeah.
thinking, oh, I can mail, I can order it.
Yeah.
But then I thought, to me, I love the idea of local.
Yeah.
Like if I were to get something that was local over somewhere
Yeah.
back east or in Canada or wherever,
It's kinda
I think
cool.
that would be really neat. So that's what you did, wasn't it?
Yeah, I went.
Yeah.
I went actually. Well, it was to kind of just to have fun. But last week, I went to Tahoe to Knits and Knots Tahoe. Well, so it's like her shop is inside of Wildwood. I think it's called Wildwood Makers Market. But it's this cute little shop, and then in the back it's a yarn shop, and And she dyes yarn. She dyes the storyteller. I think her name is Aubrey.
Oh,
okay.
I
think that's her name.
Okay.
I'm gonna feel bad if I'm wrong, but so I met her. I was chatting with her a little bit. Her daughter was there too, and so I bought some yarn there for my partner. So I bought that there, and then I was putting together stuff for my partner's thing, and I think I'm good. Like, I need a box to put it in. Like, so I'm gonna see if it all fits.
Do you have it handy?
Yeah.
After this, maybe I can take a look and see what all you have.
Yeah,
so
I have it in my
can get
closet,
an idea.
like all stuck together. And so I'm excited because it's like pretty much ready to go, and I got a skein from that she dyed, and so yeah, I'm very excited to have that.
Yeah, that's exciting. I just don't want to be late.
Yeah.
I don't want to be late.
I know, and that's why I wanted to try to get it done early so
good.
that I can wait. But still, it's like it'll probably take me another couple weeks just to mail it, which is about the deadline. So yeah, maybe I should plan on mailing it out before our trip.
Maybe I'll plan on that too, because I can go down to even Jimmy Bean's wool.
Yeah, right.
And
and go
I'll
get
have
something.
Some,
Yeah, I think they do like a free.
Are they open
shipping?
Sunday?
Yeah, they are. I think like 11 to 5 or 11 to 4.
Well,
something. I mean,
run down there
shorter,
too.
but yeah, they're open.
Good. Okay.
Yeah.
Fine.
Okay, so random recommendation. I have something.
Go ahead.
So, and I shared this in my stories yesterday, but it's this little like fall bucket list. It says for toddlers, but I think that all this stuff would be fun for my son too. So all I did, I just printed it out.
It'd be fun for me. I was looking at it going, I
printed it out, and then I just put it in a frame, and I was thinking that we can like use like a dry erase marker and just cross stuff off and as we do it. But so there's stuff like give a pumpkin a bath. Actually, I didn't even realize that, but that's what I got, little mini pumpkins, and I got little sponges. So I was gonna have the kids go in the backyard and like give them baths.
And is this for
like,
fall? It says fall?
Yeah. And it looks like she had some for different seasons too. And this is just a free printable. So I looked at these ones that are, you print them and they're really big. And I actually was talking, you'll see the next thing I have that I just got printed, and they said, oh yeah, we do the engineering prints there at Staples. Like, she's like, oh, like blueprints. I was like, yeah, like those. But there was one, it's a really cool bucket list that's like 3 feet by 4 feet that you put on the wall, and you like customize it with what you want, which I thought was really cool. But I was like, okay, am I gonna actually do that? Like, where am I gonna put it? And this, I just thought, okay, that's easy. It's little. I like the list on here. Yeah, play hide and seek with glow sticks. Go on a nature walk. Paint leaves. Stain your pajamas. I think there was like
jump in puddles. That's
there's one that
make
says,
homemade Play-Doh.
Yeah, so just a lot of fun stuff on here that I just thought would be really fun for both of my kids to do. So I thought that would be a really cute little thing. So this is a free little printable that I found. I think, I just took a small mouth, that I found through Pinterest. Is kind of because I was looking up like fall bucket lists, and the website. I know the glare is like funky. The website is called Busy Toddler, is what her website is called. So you could I'll link it, but it's like Busy Toddler, fall bucket list. But then she has this thing which I bought, and it's called Playing Preschool. So what it is it's like for kids, it says like 2.5 to 5. So some of it looks like might be, and it builds on it. So like lesson 1 is easier than lesson whatever. Okay. I think it's more for like if you stay at home and you want to do little preschool things. Like she said, everything's supposed to be out 45 minutes. So like there's so like unit 1 is apples. So it tells you, okay, what supplies do you need? And then some books. So I was looking at like these books to check out from the library, and then so like it has songs. So like each day you sing this little song, and it has a little lesson plan for you. So like for Monday it says, okay, you'd read the book about apples, talk about the book, sorting apples into groups. So it told you to get different colored apples, sorting them by the different colors, and then do stamping the apples. So you cut them in half and then stamp with them. So then it has an overview, and then each day has a little, plan, tells you what to do. So I just thought that was super cool because, I just thought that'd be fun. More for my daughter, because she's only 2. But then my son, I was telling him about it. I said, yeah, we want to, to help Belle learn her letters, and so he was like, yeah, I know my letters. I'll help with baby school. But I think a lot of stuff would be fun for him too. But it might be better for him if we kind of frame it as like, hey, we're teaching Belle, but he's doing it too. And what I really like about this too is that it's all kind of based on play. So I was just reading this book or listening to an audiobook called The Dutch Way of Parenting, I think it's called. And one of the things it talks about is like playing and how important play is for kids and stuff. And so that's why I kind of like this, because it's all based on play but still learning, instead of like, oh, I want my kid to, learn all this stuff, but if they're not enjoying it or it's not fun, then so I like this because it's all based on kind of playing and just enjoying it and giving them kind of like a framework for then if they once they go to preschool or start school. But that'd be fun, just because like my son was in a daycare program that was pretty like a nice daycare program, and then he went to preschool. So they're just they have that like structure. I don't do any of that. And then I thought I'll copy it for you and you can do that.
Right, because I have her. Yeah. I have Bill at my house, and I was just thinking of that because I think we started doing something like this ABCs. We started saying, and then we'll do colors. We do it play.
Yeah, and she
we're doing colors, and then we're starting to like numbers, and so we're starting it and introducing it. So I thought this will be good. I'm gonna take a look at this. I just like it because it's really simple, but yet, and I think this thing was. It was like $40, and then I printed it out, and I think it was about $30 to get it printed. Ooh, really? Mm-hmm. Okay. So,
but I really liked it because I just thought it was such a.
And you got it bound there. And stuff too.
Because I got it printed at Staples, so they did double sided because it's like 300 pages. So, and then they bound it for me. But I just thought that was super cool. So like if you have little kids and you want to do something like that, just because for me, I want to do activities with my kids, but I don't know what to do.
Right.
And then I sit there on Pinterest. What can I do? Well, that looks like fun. Okay, well then I need to go buy this. This has a list right there for you. So like these activities, we can do them, and it tells me what supplies I need. And I think it's meant to try to not be expensive. Like that. You need some apples.
Yeah,
and
some apples, and then like. Yeah. And then they tell you to read a book. I saw that.
And that's what I was looking at. I was going to put those books on hold at the library. And I just think it's a good idea. And again, I'm not going to be like, okay, we're starting this, being super strict and we're doing Monday through Friday. I just thought it'd be fun to start kind of doing some stuff with her, because that's something I kind of wish I would have done with my son, was being a little bit more, because I was like, he goes to preschool. I don't need to do anything. And I probably should have done more. Yeah,
it's always hindsight though. That's
exactly.
Every parent.
I know. Oh my gosh, did I ruin my kid? And I'm like, he's fine. But you just kind of want to like, okay, I should. But again, I want to have fun. I don't want her to feel like, well, she wouldn't listen. But I don't want her to feel like, oh, mom, they just take away all my fun.
Yeah, right.
I mean, they'll tell me that anyway. But
wait till they're a teenager. Then you can really.
They can really ruin it. So that was
fine. I like this.
So that little bucket list was free, but I just thought that was a really cool resource if you have kids that age, or if you need help like me with how to teach your kids stuff.
Well, it's visual. I like that. It's got all different.
And it's laid out super organized. That's what I love, because I can't. I just feel like I look up busy bags and this and that on Pinterest, and I'm like, I don't know where to start.
Do you start? And this one has it all in there, like songs to sing and poems, and it's the really supplies cool.
And like letters just for them to color. It's just fun, trying to have fun. Okay, so now our final little segment, a recipe.
What were we talking about?
You were talking about your turnovers.
That's right. So I am in a book club, and the meeting is tomorrow, and with the book is the Fellowship of the Ring, and it's really based. The lady that started it was our neighbor. I think we've talked about her before. And she passed away last year. But they still have kept up. And I used to go years ago, and then I kind of quit. And then after she passed away, I kind of reconnected with the people, and so I started going. And then I'm off again. So actually tomorrow I'm going. I haven't read all of the book.
You've been going quite a bit though.
Yeah, I have. And I just the last few months, summertime was hard. So I'm coming back to it, and. So today's September 22nd that we're filming this. So it's Bilbo and Frodo Baggins' birthday, and Joanne used to celebrate that. Like, it was a big celebration, and in our book club called Crick Hollow, it is a celebration too. And so tomorrow they're celebrating Frodo and Bilbo Baggins' birthday, and Frodo likes mushrooms. And so, making my long story longer, I'm going to make mushroom turnovers. So this is in an old Christmas book. It's a Gooseberry Patch, and it is book 3, I believe. And I think like from 2001 or something. And I got it at Pirate Splendor, actually.
Oh, really?
I picked it out. So that was years ago up in Newport,
Yeah.
Oregon. And I'm going to have to get some of that yarn just because it's called Newport.
I know.
But anyway, so I'm going to make them. So I haven't. So I don't know if you can call it really a recommendation because I have not made it yet. But it's a mushroom turnover. And I think I love those Gooseberry Patch books just to look at, you know. I
think I have a couple of them.
So it's kind of fun just to look at. And I think it sounds like it's going to be good.
Yeah,
So,
probably will. As long as you like, I mean, I think people can be pretty like opinionated on mushrooms. Like some people hate mushrooms, and then some people we like our whole family likes mushrooms. But I know I have some friends that like cannot stand like mushroom anything. They're like, that's disgusting.
But when I say mushroom, and then we'll put what it is. So I'm actually looking forward to making that. Sometimes I just
sounds really
just
good.
grab a chicken and go, and they call that Robin's chicken. So I had been gone for so long, and then a couple members have passed away, and Robin is one of them. I don't know if you remember him.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh,
And
that's
so
really sad.
that was, and so now they call it Robin's chicken. So one time they said, "Who's going to bring Robin's chicken?" I'm like, "Well, I will, but what is Robin's chicken?" And they all kind of laughed. They said, "It's like go get a rotisserie chicken and bring it. Like you just buy whatever kind of chicken you can because that's what he used to do."
Oh,
so
that's cute.
that was and he was super nice.
Yeah,
just
I didn't
realize
that. That's really sad because he was a nice guy.
Yeah. He was the brother of...
And he worked at the Ichthyosaur Park, right? Because, that's a little tiny tangent. I'll be quick. But I just got these little things. It's called, like, Nevada State Park Passport. And the idea is that you go to, like, 15 state parks in Nevada, and you get a stamp by, like, the ranger. And then if you go to that many, you turn it in.
Did you get that at Bartley Ranch?
No.
Oh, okay.
Do they have them there? They have them all different places.
Yeah,
I got this at Sportsman's Warehouse.
Okay.
But one of the places was that Ichthyosaur Park, and I thought of him when I was like, hey, he worked there. So it's kind of, I just had thought about that's sad. I don't like that. I don't like people getting older.
I know. I don't think he was that old.
No,
but
I don't think so.
It was so sad. Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
so anyway,
enjoy life.
Yeah, on that.
Yeah.
But you know what? The good
part
of it is they still get together. They have.
Yeah.
We have many memories of that, and Sleepy Hollow. She used to do Sleepy Hollow, which I think they might do next.
I was just
planning.
See, isn't this crazy? Some people just like touch your life so much.
I know.
I was planning. I wanted to watch The Princess Bride. Excuse me. Watch The Princess Bride, and that was a movie she would watch at her Sleepy Hollow parties. So I've kind of put it off because I really want to watch the movie. I love it, but I know it's gonna be sad too because it's like, oh, that was a good memory. But I was just looking up last night to rent it. But
I love that.
But I think I was thinking, I might not have quite enough time before I want to go to bed tonight. But I think tonight I'm gonna watch it because I really want to watch. I'll see how long it is and what time I get the kids in bed. But I just was like, I just want to sit and knit and watch The Princess Bride.
Yeah, and cry. Cry.
I know that's probably also. I was just telling my coworkers too. I'm like, I keep putting it off because I really want to watch it, but I know I'm gonna be sad. But
and then Sleepy Hollow. She used to watch. It was the Disney cartoon Sleepy. Is it called Sleepy Hollow? I think so.
Yeah.
And we can't find it.
Really?
I don't think we can buy it. Yeah.
Oh, wow, I didn't know that.
You might be able to buy it off Amazon.
Maybe. Yeah. If they don't.
I mean, stream it or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Purchase
but I know
it
that because that's a Disney
digital,
movie, isn't it? Disney is kind of weird with that because I know like I want to get like The Little Mermaid, and you can't buy it on Amazon to like stream it. Like so that's what we do. We just buy movies on Amazon.
Some of them you can.
You can, and like some are. But I know that like I think it was what's it called? Ariel. Little Mermaid. Did I already say that?
Yeah, I think you did.
So The Little Mermaid. Yeah, we couldn't buy that one. I think like there are quite a few that like I couldn't buy on Amazon to just stream on there, which I think there's like a Disney Club or something. But
okay, yeah,
just another thing to wear because that's one of my coworkers had recommended that. Like, yeah, when our kids were little, that's what we did to get like the whole collection of Disney movies and stuff. But I was like, like we don't even have a DVD player.
I know.
And,
That's the
you know, and then if you stream it online, then that's another account you have to have. I'm like, I like having it all like on, you know, we have Amazon. That's an easy one because I know how to work it.
I know, me too.
I know our password for it. I know how to work it.
Mine says I need my internet for some reason to do that.
Yeah, my phone.
Anyway,
I'll
I
have to connect on Wi-Fi here sometime.
We'll do it later.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, we'll find out.
Okay. Yeah, well, that was a little bit of chit-chatting at the end. But we're excited. I'm excited to keep knitting and excited that fall's officially here.
And that is when, fall is my season.
Me too.
I love it.
As you can tell, I mean, I've had my fall decorations out since once we moved in the house. I was like, well,
Keep
it's about
them
fall. Just put them out. Like, I might as well just
cute.
set up the decorations now since I'm, you know, putting stuff out anyway.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we'll have a good couple weeks. I'm thinking, because in 2 weeks is going to be our trip, maybe we'll be able to film a little bit from there.
Yeah.
We might do like a short little, because I was like, finding like, even, I mean, half an hour is not crazy, but even finding half an hour might be a little like, you know, because we're just enjoying the time and, you know, like we'll just have to see how it goes. But
we could do it on the front porch though.
yeah, if we just even do just a quick little 15-minute check in. Here's what we're working on. Maybe not having like recommendations or recipes or anything, but I'm thinking let's try to do a little episode over there.
Yeah.
It'd be so fun.
We're excited. We can't wait.
Yeah.
Much deserved vacation.
Yeah. Very excited.
Yeah. Okay.
We'll have a good couple weeks. We'll see you later. Bye.